Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jean Marie Davis. I am the Executive Director of Branches Pregnancy Resource Center in Brattleboro, Vermont. Before I became the director, for over 20 years, I was in human trafficking from the age of 2 to 29. At the age of 29, I was addicted to crystal meth, and I was trying to commit suicide because I had pimps, I had gang members, I had family members who wanted to come kill me. And when they found out I was pregnant, they wanted to kill my son. So I was on the run. The police told me I had the option to go between Washington, Maine, Alaska, and New Hampshire. 27 shelters denied me because they said my situation was too severe. There was a domestic violence shelter in New Hampshire who accepted me. I'm sorry, I get emotional, so just.
It's great. Doing great. Powerful. Yep. Amen. Amen.
And so what happened was I wanted to abort my child, and they told me about a pregnancy center. And a woman named Phyllis Phelps was there, and she said to me, "How can I help you?" And I hadn't heard those words in over 10 years. Because all they wanted to do was either rape me, pull a knife out on me, pull a gun on me, and just use my body. And I told her the situation that I was going through, and she said, "Well, let's see what the baby is." And I said, "I don't want to keep him." They allowed me to hear the heartbeat, and I said, "Okay, I'll keep him. But now what?" And she said, "Well, I know a man named Jesus." And she said, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whoever believeth in him would not perish but have everlasting life. That he did not come into this world to condemn the world, but to have but the world was already condemned." And I said, "I don't trust men, but I'll trust this man named Jesus." Amen. And from that moment on, 10 years later, Phyllis Phelps opened a home because I challenged her, because a lot of women who are homeless like myself come into the pregnancy centers, not having a place to go, because that is our lifeline. And she opened a home called House of Hope, New Hampshire. And she helps women that are just like me. And that same woman that shared Jesus with me handed me an application to be the executive director for Branches. 9 years later, she walked with me. I've just talked to her a couple hours ago. So we don't not just stop with you when after you have your babies. We actually do life with you, and that's what our center at Branches does. We say we do life with each other, however it may look. I have women that come in there and they need to just say, "I need a safe place to nurse my child." You're more than welcome to come into our center. We hope that this year that it will break the narrative, because this is a false narrative that's out there that we don't help women. I am a true proof that not only do they help you, but they actually get you set into a place where you can turn around and provide services and help the community with more hope, which his name is Jesus. God bless you.